Hello guys, so we've got a Gamegear special here. Carboot sale purchase, which was a couple of weeks back. This guy had these Gamegear games to sell. He's an older guy and obviously does the Carboot as a hobby because he had a mixture of stuff, you know, non-gaming, padlocks and locks and records and ornaments and bits of brass and what have you. There's my phone goes. So we had these Gamegear games, and my father-in-law, we go obviously carbooting to try and get cheap things to sell. He's, you know, the shy one. He's the one that will ask, and I'm a wee bit more shy. I want to ask, and I'm a wee bit more shy and not as confident. So he said, how much are the Gamegear games? He said $150 each, and I thought, okay, I'll have a wee look, maybe buy a couple away. But right away, father-in-law goes, well, how much for the whole lot? And the guy's like, oh, maybe we added them up, there's 17 games. And he goes, well, 15 quid then. And we kind of looked at each other, and then he goes, right, I'll add this DS game in. It was a box DS game, a manual, and it was called Zookeeper. It's a puzzle game. And I went, okay then, we'll buy it. So 15 quid for 17 Gamegear games plus a DS game, which I then took the DS game and I sold it, traded it into game, and I got $6.80 for that. So taking that into consideration, you know, this cost me less than a tenner for all these games. So let's go through them. I'm going to show you them. The only thing here is, it's 17 games, yes, but there's one of them, and it's Sonic 2, and there's 3 copies of it. So if anybody is looking for Sonic 2, give me a shout, we can do a wee trade. It doesn't have to be a Gamegear game. If you've got another game I've not got, well, we'll trade with you. Sonic 2, and then we need all work because I've tried them on my Gamegear. Factory Panic. I've tried them on my Gamegear. My Gamegear I got months ago, and I meant to get it fixed. Olympic Gold, because the screen is dull, and G-Lock Air Battle, and the sound is gone, and that's obviously really common with them. WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge, and I know there's a guy on YouTube, is there? Probably is, but there's a guy on eBay, brilliant game, Castle of Illusion, Mickey Mouse, who fixes them for £12. I know Pete Snestastic sent his doing months ago, and he fixes the sound and he fixes the screen and new capacitors and all that kind of stuff. Lemmings. And you know, I can muck about with stuff and follow instructions, but that might be a wee bit too much for me. Global Gladiators. So I'll send it away and get it fixed. I mean, I've tried all these games, they all work. Space Harrier. And what I've got to do is obviously I've got to hold my Gamegear at an angle and straight, the 45 degree angle, so I can see it. Fantasy Zone. And so I really want to, and I've whatever charger I've got, is it from a Master System? I think it's from a Master System 2 that fits into the power for the Gamegear. I think it's that, whatever one it is, so you can play off the plug. So instead of taking, is it 6 batteries it takes? Did I say that? Super Monaco GP. Is it 6 AA batteries? And I bet it goes through them really quick. Krusty's Funhouse. So I'm going to send it away, look for the guy again, send it away and get it done, because I've only got 4. I've got a boxed Sonic 2, oh here's another Sonic 2, I've got Sonic 2 up there. And then some loose games, 3 or 4 loose games in here, so what am I doing? Slider. So this has really boosted my Gamegear collection. And I didn't mind paying, that was a decent price, even if it was £15 for the games. Less than £1 each. Jurassic Park. But he gave me the DS game, and I traded that in, so Tasmania. So there's the games. So I'm really, really pleased with that. That was excellent. They all came with the plastic pockets. Pockets? Am I saying that right? You know, these. Obviously take them off, so I'm going to put them back in there. The only one other game I picked up at the same time from a different guy, and it's one of those clone games, and it's for the Game Boy, but it says colour in here, so I don't know if it is, but it's 32 in 1 game. I got that for £1. I thought I'm going to try that out, and it's got Mario and that on it. But it's one of those ones, you go down the menu and you pick a different one, it's still Mario. But I know people like buying these. I've seen videos that people can buy these, and so I thought I'm going to get that and put it to my collection. And excellent, and they work perfect. I tried it on my Game Boy Advance SP and it works perfect. So there's meant to be Smurfs in there, and Super Chase HQ and that. That's good though. So there we go, Game Gear special. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time. Cheers.